Here are the 6 people preparing for today's show. Only one of them will leave with £10,500. The rest will leave with nothing when voted off as the weakest link. Welcome to the weakest link. The 6 people in the studio here today could win up to £10,500. They've only just met, but to reach the prize money they must work as a team. However, 5 will leave with nothing. As round by round we lose the player voted the weakest link, let's meet today's team. Hello, my name is Clarity and I'm a train driver. Hi there, my name is Stan and I'm a factory worker. Hi, my name is Rosie and I'm a teacher. My name's Ryder and I'm a market trader. Hi, my name's Rachel and I'm a reporter. Hello, my name's Bailey and I'm a construction worker. So just to remind you of the rules, team, in each round of the game there is £1,500 to win. The fastest way to win the prize money is to create a chain of 6 correct answers. Break the chain and you lose all the money in the chain, but if you say bank before the question is asked, the money is safe. However, you will start a new chain from scratch. Remember team, money that has been banked can move forward to the next round. In round 1 there's 2 minutes 10 seconds on the clock. You'll start with the first person alphabetically and that's you, Bailey. So Bailey, let's play the weakest link. Bailey, first question is for £50. Start the clock. Bailey, the 1967 debut album by The Velvet Underground and Nico had a cover designed by Andy Warhol depicting what fruit? Apple or banana? Banana. Correct. Clarity. Which woman has third on Forbes magazine? Which woman was third on Forbes magazine list of the world's most powerful people in 2020? Kamala Harris. Correct. Stan. What is the name of the title character in Stieg Larsson's The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Lisbeth Salander? Correct. Rosie. Bank. Which pop star, known for being swift on his feet, took an ownership stake in MySpace in 2011? Pass. Correct answer is Justin Timberlake. Ryder. A tiger's stripes are unique to each animal. True or false? True? Correct. Rachel. Bank. What is the main ingredient in the Indian dish biryani? Pass. Rice. Bailey. Who played Huggy Bear, made famous by Antonio Vargas in the classic 70s TV series Starsky and Hutch in the 2004 movie remake? Snoop Dogg. Correct. Clarity. Bank. Which London landmark during refurbishment in 2006 was found to be 14 feet 6 inches shorter than it was supposed to be? Pass. Nelson's Column. Stan. Who wrote The Right Stuff, a novel about test pilot? Time is up. Well, time is up once again. So, in that round you banked £300. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who will it be? It's time to vote off the weakest link. In this very first round, Bailey is the strongest link. With this, Rosie did not do well, and she is the weakest link. But who will be leaving? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Rosie. Rosie. Stan. Rosie. Rosie. Stan. Well, the votes are in, so Clarity, remind us what you do. I'm a train driver. Okay, so how long have you been train driving for? Around 5 years. Okay. And, do you enjoy it? Yeah, I do actually. Okay, okay. And why did you go for Rosie then? She didn't do well. And she did lose us a bit of money there. And yeah. Yeah, understandable. Righto, remind us what you do then. I'm a market trader. Okay, explain what a market trader is. Just does trading in a market. And how many years have you been doing this occupation for? Just over 5 years. And do you enjoy it? I do actually. Yeah. And do you sell fruit? Yeah, I guess so. You guess so? What? Anyhow, why Rosie? Just had a question wrong. Okay. And finally, Bailey, remind us what you do as well. I'm a construction worker. What do you construct? Well, I construct basically buildings, and buildings. Anything else? No, just buildings. That's what I specialise in. Alrighty. So why did you choose Stan, not Dan? Because he didn't do well as well. Rosie didn't do well. Stan didn't do well. Some of us didn't do well, and we could have actually got our £1,000 target. Yeah, you could have actually. Well, Rosie, the teacher. Teachers are supposed to have good knowledge, but it seems like you didn't, Rosie. What's wrong with you? I do not even know. Okay, Rosie, well, with 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. It does feel quite sad to go first, because you feel like you've been put down, really. But it's all here. I've come here just for the taking part. What counts? Round 2, in the bank, £300. We'll have to take 10 seconds off the clock, leaving you with 2 minutes. We'll start with the strongest link, and that's you, Bailey. So, Bailey, let's play the weakest link. Bailey, let's start the clock. Bailey, who wrote The Right Stuff, a novel about test pilots in the 1960s American space program? Pass. Correct answer is Tom Wolfe. Clarity. How many years did it take Microsoft Windows to progress from version 1.0 to 10? Is it 25 or 30? 30 years. Correct. Stan. Action Man toys were a UK licensed version of which classic American doll for boys? G.I. Joe. Correct. Ryder. Bank. What is the nickname for the belt of volcanic and seismic activity that borders most of the Pacific Rim? Ring of Fire? Correct. Rachel. Bank. Which corporate giant invented the first portable cassette tape listening device? Sony. Correct. Bailey. Which word now meaning to obstruct the work of a parliament by talking at great length derives from a Dutch word for pirates. Pass. Correct answer is filibuster. Clarity. Which mid-19th century art movement focused on American landscapes and is named after a major American river? Don't know. Correct answer is Hudson River School. Stan. Wherein the human body is a stirrup, the ear or the foot? The ear. Correct. Rider. Bank. With a high starch collar, black suit and white hair, which fashion icon long served as creative director for Chanel? Time's up. £200 was banked in that round, and the correct answer to the question was Karl Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld, I think. Now one of you will be going, so once again it's time to vote off the weakest link. In this round, Bailey is the weakest link. Statistically, Clarity is the strongest link. But who will be leaving? It's time to find out. Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Bailey. 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 Ryder. Stan. So, Rachel, remind us what you do. I'm a reporter, news reporter. Okay. What kind of news reporting do you do? Do you have like a specialist subject? Well, I really report about American weather. American weather. So would you be a meteorologist? If that is a word, if I said it right. Meteorologist. That is the word, I said it right. No. I just report on it if there's like a strong wind outside, I'll be reporting it, and yeah, and I'll talk about it. So, did you do meteorology in university or college or whatever? No, I did not, but I did law. You did law? Okay. And why Ryder? I don't know. I forgot who lost at it. Well, Bailey. So, who else have I not gone to? I haven't gone to Rosie, but she's gone. Stan! Hello there, Stan. What do you do? I'm a factory worker. And how long have you been doing factory working for? 22 years. 22. Is it going to be 23 this year? It is, actually. And how old are you? I am 54. 54. Okay. And do you enjoy your job? I do. I love it lots. So you started in 1998, I think. My maths ain't good. You never know. I might have not passed it. So by Bailey. I did not do well. Okay, thanks for your explanation. Well, Bailey, with 2 free votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel okay going at the second round, to be honest. It's been an alright time at the weakest link. I've enjoyed it a bit, except meeting the contestants. That wasn't my favourite bit, but oh well. Round 3, in the bank, £500. We'll have to take another 10 seconds off the clock, and we'll start with the strongest link, and that was you, Clarity. So Clarity, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Clarity. What is the HP depicted on a bottle of HP sauce? Pass. Correct answer is Houses of Parliament. Stan. Which Ben Affleck thriller is based on the true story of a CIA team that posed as a Hollywood production crew? Argo. Correct. Ryder. Bank. Whose coffin was followed by 2,000 suffragettes in a procession through London in 1913? Emily Davison. I'll accept. Rachel. Which two breeds of dog are crossed to make a Pomsky? Pomeranian and Husky? Correct. Clarity. Bank. Prehistoric cave art in Wadi Sura, Egypt, depicts people apparently taking part in which sport? Swimming or baseball? Baseball? No, swimming. Stan. Bank. What is the name of the Hindu Spring Festival in which participants throw colourful powder on one another? Pass. Correct answer is Holi. Ryder. Which superhero has an alter ego reported to have the social security number 092096616? Superman. Correct. Rachel. Bank. Time's up. Time obviously is up and I cannot accept your bank, Rachel. However, you banked £150, what is not good. However, it's okay for round 3. Now one of you will go. Who will it be? The teammates must decide. Let's get rid of someone rubbish. It's time to vote off the weakest link. There's a new weakest link. It's Clarity, but the strongest link is Ryder. But who will be leaving? It's time to find out. Great Nova, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Rachel. 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 Stan. Okay, the votes are in. So, Clarity, why did you go for Rachel? Didn't do well in that round, plus I think she wasted our time a bit. Okay? Stan, same reason? Yeah, basically. Ryder, same reason? Yeah. Well, Rachel the reporter, you have been reported for your last time. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel alright to go at this stage. I've gone nearly halfway through. But I'm okay at this stage and I'm glad to go. In the bank, £650. We'll have to take another 10 seconds off the clock, leaving you with 1 minute 40. We'll start with the strongest link, and that was you, Ryder. So, Ryder, let's play the weakest link. Ryder, let's start the clock. Ryder, which author appears on the first polymer £10 banknotes released by the Bank of England in 2017? Jane Austen. Correct. Clarity. What was Old Mother Hubbard searching for in the cupboard? A bone? Correct. Stan. Bank. What does GMO stand for in relation to food? Pass. Correct answer is genetically modified organism. Ryder. What nationality is Antoni Griezmann, top goal scorer at the 2016 UEFA European Championships? English? No French? Clarity. In 2021, which popular BBC crime drama reached over 13 million viewers on its series finale? Line of Duty. Correct. Stan, Bank. The Victoria Falls are located on the border between Zimbabwe and which other southern African country? Pass. Correct answer is Zambia. Ryder. In Star Trek, the Scotsman Montgomery Scotty Scott holds which position on the Starship Enterprise? Time's up. And the correct answer to that question was Chief Engineer. Now in that round you banked £100, not even impressive. So it's time to get rid of our final weakest link. May the best win. In the previous round, Ryder was the strongest link, but now is the weakest link. Clarity is the new strongest link, but who will be going? It's time to find out. But you know that it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link. Stan. Ryder. Stan. Clarity, why Stan? Tactics. Tic-tac tactics. Okay. And Ryder, same reason? Yeah. Okay, just make it simple and easy. Well, Stan, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I feel okay to go. Maybe not. But it's their decision if they want to get rid of me. But I did want to win that money. Maybe I'm the smartest, you never know. Round 5 in the bank, £800. In this round, 90 seconds on the clock, but whatever you win in this round will be trebled. We will start with the strongest link, and that was you, Clarity. So Clarity, let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Clarity, which photo sharing platform did Facebook buy in 2012 for $1 billion? Instagram. Correct. Ryder. Bank. In 2016, Paul Beatty became the first US winner of which international book prize for his novel The Sellout? Pass. The Booker. Clarity. Haricot, Burt, Flageolet, and Scarlet Runner are all types of what? Runners? No, bean. Ryder. Hazard a Tavern game, popular in the 18th century, is the predecessor to which modern casino game? Craps. Correct. Clarity. Who was the last Labour Prime Minister from 2007 to 2010? Gordon Brown. Correct. Ryder. Bank. The name of which witchy city in Massachusetts is anglicised from form of the Hebrew word shalom? Pass. The correct answer is Salem. Time's up. Time's up. You've won £150. What we will treble to give you prize money today of £1,250. There can only be one winner. In the next round, I will ask you both 5 questions, best of 5 wins. If there's a tie, we will go for sudden death. So, Clarity and Ryder, let's play the weakest link. Clarity has the strongest link in the previous round. Would you like to go first or last? Last, please. Ryder. All About My Mother, the 1999 film that won an Oscar for Best Foreign Language Picture, was directed by which Spanish master? Pass. Correct answer is Pedro Almodovar. Clarity. The three co-founders of YouTube all worked at which company before founding the video sharing website in 2005? Google? No, PayPal. Ryder. Stephen King's science fiction novel 11/22/63 chronicles the attempt to save which historical figure from his untimely death? JFK. I'll accept. Clarity. Name one of the two chemicals elements that begin with T and end with N. Tin. Correct. Ryder. The streets of which capital city provided a circuit for its first Grand Prix contest, staged in 2016? Moscow or Baku? Baku. That is the correct answer. Clarity. Zara opened its first clothing store in which country? Spain. Correct. Ryder. What is the first name of the Territorial Army obsessed Jobsworth paper salesman played by Mackenzie Crook in The Office? Pass. The correct answer is Gary. Clarity. Which former supermarket chain was acquired by Morrison's in March 2004? Safeway. That is the correct answer. Ryder, you must get this question correct to win the game. Middle schooler Greg Heffley gets the cheese touch in which novel? Don't know. The correct answer is A Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Well, that means, Clarity, you are today's strongest link, and you leave with £1,250. And Ryder, you leave with nothing. Join us again for the weakest link. Goodbye.